very proud of the fact that somebody's taking this kind of time
Yeah.
to be so in depth on what they're putting out.
Yeah.
It's very good.
Hey everybody, welcome to another Hollywood Producers React. I'm Scott.
I'm Sam.
And today we're going to be doing what, Sam?
We're going to be doing another REN video,
That's
which
right.
I'm really excited about because we have fallen completely in love with this guy and his work.
And not only that, but you guys have told us on the first two we did in the Vincent's Tales series that we're going to be blown away by 3 and 4, even though I think there's 3 other parts in between. So we're excited about it. Can't wait to do it. But before we start on this one, which is called The Bedroom, what should they do, Sam?
They should like they
it.
should subscribe.
Subscribe.
They should share.
Share it.
They should subscribe.
And subscribe.
And they should comment.
That's right.
But most of all, they should
And remember, we love you.
Yeah, we do.
Okay, here we go.
Right,
we're very excited. This is Vincent's Tale, The Bedroom. Is that a prison? Who's going electric? That's live.
Wow.
Have you ever felt anger with nowhere to place it? Vincent felt cold, neglected and jaded, impotent, empathy castrated. Look for the new thing, always look for the new thing, but never look inside, never look within, without, above, below, same thing. Wait, it gets deeper than that. The insane thing is sane men living in insane terrain, can turn insane brains that are kind of deranged, strange, without the factor of cause and effect. Factually, the man's a casualty of constant neglect. Let's start at the start. Vincent was born in the dark, home birth to a mother, painted scars on her arm. Track march from the dragon, China white in the palm. Shooting up the birth canal, Vinny fell out like yarn. Tumbled out, himself unraveling, and that was the theme. Exceptionally average grade, sprayed with low self-esteem. From the fire to the frying pan, painting it green. When it's the cash that rules everything around me. Cream, get the money, funny Vinny. He weren't ever good at hustling, shitty jobs that he was dead and stocking. Started a combustion, nothing. Pulled him out of debt, the debt collector's rushing to be stripping him of everything. Eventually, there's nothing. The cycle is a cycle for a psychopath on ice. The day repeats, the days are weeks, the weeks are most your life. When the day's done, it's the same one. It's a repeat, it's a rerun. A deja vu religion, a foreboding of a prison. Whole Britain, Great Britain, how Britannia ruled the waves. We started out with intentions and we ended up like slaves. Drink to kill the tension, but the drinks cost your wage. What helps you is what kills you when you're living too DK. And so it goes. Vinny starts to drink to let go. Soon he's drinking, cause when he don't drink, every day is a day on death row. So he drinks so he don't have to think. Mercy, taste bittersweet. When the spirit that's inside of him sinks in his teeth, and the months turn over, May to October. More days pissed than the days he spent sober. Skin looks older, demeanor gets colder. Sledgehammer swing to that chip on your shoulder. A cold prison deep in alcoholism. 40% proof, no juice. Inhibition get loose by decision and taboos. When we're living for the booze, who's who he lose himself to? 1 too many, 1 2 3 shots down. Drown those sorrows up in London town. If we in for a penny, we in for a pound. Fate comes full circle. Now it's Vinny boys round.
Richard's Tale.
Sirens start singing as the screws murder silence. Stand on my Miranda, my right to remain violent. One man's resistance is another man's tyrant. When tyrants make the law, they go to war with non-compliance. Locked up, Vinny been locked up since his mother knocked up. Kitty grew up fast, pulled his socks up, chop chop. Keep that credit top top. Time is money, tick tock. Quantify the price upon your soul and then it's chop shop. Not particularly special, Vinny spent his life a vessel for the musings of the devil. Repetition caused some issues, turned a hide into a jackal. Building pressure in the kettle, bubble up to boiling level. Ooh man, he's a mad lad, falling on the warpath. Vinny split the atom like a Nagasaki bloodbath. Skies are raining black ash, copper car lights flash. Red and blue kaleidoscope, some folks don't like that. Never mind, just a victim of society. The one that serves you alcohol and sells you your sobriety. The one that sells you sex as it pedestals virginity. The one where we elect these lying pests with God ability. 1 to the 2 to the 3 to the 1. Our boy spun his own web-fed tarantulas come like 9 to the 9 to the 9. Through his Christ timelines intersect. Richard's fate was designed. Just set the scene, it's 2019. Richard and a boy named Screech. The hands of fate, they touch and read. Siblings buried, blood it bleeds. Etched in Richard's memories. Falls a model, troubled sleep. Takes a time of absently. Hitting the bottle to soften the blow in the walls of yourself. And there's nowhere to go. When his friends on the force, they don't call, they don't show. Go to therapy, raggedy seem to plateau. When his popo went loco and woe so low that his mojo no mono, rebound no yo-yo. And so the time it moved slow-mo. You see the case was never closed, cause the motive was confusing. Orphan killed his sister, but his sister was removed when the mother died in childbirth, but dying womb life brings. The cycle of samsara always was quite amusing. Brother killed his sister, but the records seem to show the brother never met his sister, didn't even know. So the tragedy was a catastrophe, a fate fucked up. Richard's losing sleep while his whole family's talked up. The 5 stages of grief is a common psychological model, often used to provide reassurance to all those stricken by loss. For loss comes with a cost like frostbite, shockingly cold, paving the road to decomposure, decomposing your soul. 1. Denial, pretending for a while, reality retired, but everything is changing. Richie lost the will to smile, how to reconcile when murdering a child. The 2nd stage is anger, feel it bubbling the bile. Anger damn the man that served the hand that wrote the plan. If God is will that's good and grand, then damn we are all are damn forsaken by creation. Revelations Richard cannot stand. The 3rd stage is bargaining, begging God for second chance. Lord, I know it is a reach, but I'm begging on my knees. Resurrect the boy James, resurrect the boy Screech. I'll devote my life to thee, I will live a life of peace. Stage 4 is depression, that's a lesson taught in grief. Depression, demonic like possession, that feeds upon this spark for life. No water is refreshing, no sunlight brings him warmth, no sleep will ever bring resting. His guilt and doubt are oh so loud, the silence sounds so deafening. Depression, depression, the numbing of expression, the negative obsession, ruminating in oppression. Stressing is a lesson when your mind begins reflecting. That's stage number 5. 5 is acceptance.
I love that change up.
Souls get shaken up, the road's never quite ideal, but slow rise, dust it off. And let me tell you something, Richie, man, I'm proud, cause you pulled a stitch from the seam, the wound was open weeping. Felt like a regression, but that flesh was set for healing. You wrestled imperfections, misdirections, what with demons. Most demons are a fallen angel, truth has double meanings. Perspective disconnects the trauma, trauma turns to lessons. The biggest curse you'll ever face could be your greatest blessing. Remember, in the darkest times, no need for second guessing. No path is ever linear, a stumble leads to stepping. You're a soldier, a scholar of life's sorrow, and day follows day. There will always be tomorrow when it gets colder. Whatever, it's only weather. Rain feeds the crops, let them grow, think clever. I'm so fucking proud of you, Richie, my boy. I know you're itchy, my boy, to get to work and deploy. Serve and protect my Don, in for the right reason. I know you think you've done wrong, but look at who you become. It's your first day at work, big man. Hold that head up high, my friend. Come on. We're all proud of you, Richie. I hope you get out there and smash it. I mean, what could go wrong?
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Wow. That's a lot of unpacking.
A lot of unpacking.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, let's talk about, obviously, the bedroom. So we're in the bedroom, which is really the prison. He's in a prison. So the cop had just taken him to prison. He's talking about, like, a lot of the lyrics were about how things go round and round. It gets monotonous and it gets to you, and you're just in this rat race that never ends.
Vicious circle.
A vicious circle.
That's right.
And that's kind of what did it in for him. But I love the song was great. I love hearing I haven't heard him do electric guitar yet.
That was excellent.
Yeah, that was great.
That blew me away because I knew he was a good guitar player from his acoustic work, but here's the thing I really liked about his guitar playing. He's very emotive with the music. The guitar is actually speaking its phrases.
Just the set itself. It's just one room. It's a tiny little room, not much in it. There is a portrait of Vincent in the back, of course, but it kind of lends to this claustrophobic kind of like I'm stuck in here in my own head or my own space. I can't get out, and it's again talking about the monotony. So it's kind of like you wrestling with yourself in your own head.
Yeah.
And the colors are it's not bright. It's just very minimalist. That's purposeful, certainly. Not only is it just a prison, but I think it's purposeful in giving the effect and the tone that they were going for, which I think they nailed it.
Yeah.
I mean, there's probably more layers to it than that even.
I'm sure.
We're just not smart enough to get there.
Well said, my friend. Well said.
But I love the simplicity of it and the kind of just.
We're definitely in his head.
Yeah, that's what it feels like. All right, so let's talk about Richard. So what'd you think of Richard's? What'd you think? Because it was a whole different song.
I thought something's changed. I didn't know, like, what, did we just swap videos or something? And then I realized Richard seemed like he was on his way home, but Ren acting as his conscience, I think, in the back seat.
Yeah.
Still reminding him of what he dealt with Vincent. And of course, that led to the flashbacks of him and Screech.
Yeah.
The way he killed Screech. he's not dealing with it very well. So then he goes on to be really heavily self-exploring his feelings, and then becoming just kind of numb.
Yeah.
And then he ends up at the shrink's office explaining where he's coming from, but yet the conscience is still over there in the other part of the room explaining some things. You
Well, I
take
don't
it
know if
from
we
there.
have to explain the whole video, but I mean, for me, it would be, I mean, this is what I love about Ren. He's connecting everything together. This is like the Marvel universe. You know, you gotta make sure you watch everything to kind of connect the dots. And it took me a moment to figure out, wait a second, okay, I know he was the cop from the last Vincent's Tale, but I had to dig deep to figure out, oh wait, that's the same guy who shot
Killed
Screech.
Shot Screech.
Yeah,
right.
killed Screech. So tying that together, I mean, first of all, it's genius. I love that he creates this kind of universe.
He's a really good writer, man.
He's a really good writer, and I love that he explored that part of it, because most of the time it's about the guys who get in trouble or whatever. And this time it's the guy who had to intervene, and how does he deal with this horrible event of killing a kid? And clearly it affected him pretty badly.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine what I would feel like if I had shot a kid, even if I was
Yeah.
a cop or something.
Yeah.
So it must be really, really deep inside him, whatever he's going through.
Yeah.
But overall, I think there's a lot of layers to this.
Yeah.
And we're gonna have to watch it a few times to
Probably.
get everything.
But I think you're right. I think Ren is the conscience, because he's there. He's talking to him the entire time. He's in his ear, and he's even like, "Hey, have a great day at work today. We're proud of you, buddy. You made it through. You're gonna go back." And then his first day back, he has to arrest Vincent. And I absolutely loved it. I loved the whole thing. In fact, now that I think about it, that ride at the very beginning of Richard's Tale, he hadn't even met Vincent yet. Yeah, because I think that had to be between Screech and, or did he just shoot Screech? I don't know.
No, but I will tell you that I'm sure our renegade brothers and sisters,
Yes.
because they probably know a lot more about this than we do, they'll help us out. So we'll check the comments as
They
we
will.
always do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give it 2 thumbs up. Clearly, this was awesome. My brain hurts a little bit
Me too.
from trying to piece all these things together, but it's so genius. It's so genius. And like you said, we'll just have to watch it another 2 or 3 times to really kind of fully grasp it. But
This continues with the unbelievable amount of creativity that spews forth from Ren, and I'm always shocked and amazed in a very, very good way, and very proud of the fact that somebody's taking this kind of time to be so in depth on what they're putting out.
yeah.
It's very good.
All right, let us know what you guys think about Vincent's Tale, The Bedroom. We're looking forward to the next one. But before you go,
Subscribe, like, subscribe, share, subscribe, comment, subscribe.
and if you're on Instagram, find us on Instagram as well. All right, say goodbye, Sam.
Goodbye, Sam.
We'll see you in the next one.
Yeah.